Yo guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some F1 2020 career mode in the My Team career. We're just in the development section at the moment before the race. I'm just gonna keep an update on where we are on the car at the moment. We are still the third I was about to say a bad word. The third baddest car, or the third last car on the grid. Yeah, as you can see there on the right hand graph. Yeah, so before the race, we are racing on Red Bull today, so we're switching all our engines. But yeah, before we start the video, please leave us up. I upload every day. I try to upload every day. I upload iRacing and stuff, and also F1 2020 and Assetto Corsa, and also project cars. So if you like cars, this is the place for you. And if you subscribe, you let YouTube know that yeah, you like my content, and that will make me very happy. But yeah, before the race, we're changing all the almost all the parts to fresh parts, because at the Red Bull Ring, you really want some top speed, because it's a low downforce track, and it's a very power demanding track. You drive up hills, you drive with low downforce, you gotta get into the slipstream. So every horsepower counts on this track. It's not like Monaco. So yeah, as you can see, we're jumping into the race, into the qualifying now. As you can see, 5 red lights, and we are off, going full speed into turn 1 now, breaking that 100-meter mark. Going into the first turn, just gonna hit the curb on the apex, but don't hit the curb on the exit. That will just make the wheel spin. Turning on a DRS and going as fast as possible down the straight, braking just before the 100-meter mark as hard as possible, keeping the steering straight and then turn in as you see the apex on the right hand side. Opening DRS again, just behind Bottas on this straight. We're only in P5 at the moment, but going down into this corner now, braking as steady as possible. Just watch out on the right hand side, because you gotta lock up the tires, and watch the curb on the exit, because you gotta you just spin out then. But yeah, cutting later on to the qualifying. We're in P9 now, through the fast sections, and going for the last corner now, still in P9, going into 5th gear, opening DRS, and let's see why we finished in this qualifying. It's P9. It's P9. That's the best qualifying session we've ever had in this remote. This is shaping up to be an amazing race this time. Lance Stroll ahead, Norris behind, and our teammate is 21st position. So we gotta upgrade that teammate as much as possible later on. But yeah, going into the race now, please leave a like. It's helped out a lot with the content, and it motivates me to make more. As you can see, we're choosing the 2-stop strategy because it's only 1 second slower, and we just want to push the whole race. But let's see what we can do. 2-stop strategy, starting from 4th position. There are 5 red lights, and we are off now, getting off to a pretty good start actually, compared to Sainz ahead, but Norris behind just flies right past us, as well as Giovinazzi. But going into the first corner now, we try to overtake around the outside of both of those guys, and it works. But going onto the straight now, we just got a bit of wheel spin, but we're going into overtake mode and interrupting Stroll, as Norris is trying to overtake us around the outside, down into the second corner now. But we dive up the inside of Stroll, and that is P8 for us. Next up is Leclerc, FERRARI, and Sainz. And Stroll is still right behind us, but already into P8. This is amazing. This is the highest up we've ever been in this career mode. Please leave a like for that. But going through this next corners, we gotta catch up to the next guys ahead, and cutting onto lap 4 now. We're right behind, actually still behind them, 6/10 behind Leclerc, and 7/10 behind Sainz. They're very, very close ahead. I can see that Sainz is a bit slower than Leclerc, and the cars in this game is actually the Ferrari's actually very fast in this game. But going into this corner now, you can see Leclerc overtook him around the outside, and I just poked Sainz on the back. So we actually have some pace as well. We have pace to overtake Sainz. I can feel it in my bones. So going into this corner now, we dive down the inside and just gets right through. We gotta follow Leclerc. I feel like we can stay with Leclerc, because if we're gonna stay behind Sainz, we just it's just gonna fall back, and we have to stay in the DRS zone of Leclerc. So as you can see, the next few laps I just stay right in the 1 second gap and just keep getting the DRS. And as you can see, on lap 11 now, we've caught up to him. We're actually only 4 turns behind him. We're in overtake mode and DRS, and let's see what if we can overtake him into this corner now. But no, you can see the ERS system is so powerful in the Ferrari, and we just tapped his rear, but nothing happened, no damage happened. So let's see what we can do now. On lap 14, we're right behind. We just locked up our tire, but we were just about to hit him in the back, but we just couldn't overtake him. On lap 16 now, you can see we're still behind him in the DRS zone. A few people has pitted, so we're actually in P3 now, but we still have to pit 2 times. So I think we're still around P8. Bottas hasn't pitted as well, so it's just us 3, Bottas, Leclerc, and me. So it's epic. And in the exact same lap, Leclerc drives into the pit, and I think I'm gonna pit the next lap as well, because I gotta stay with him. That's the most important thing. I gotta stay with him and catch the guys ahead. And as I said, the same lap 17, we dive into the pits to make our first pit stop of the race. And we dive into the pits now. No, it's actually the second pit stop, I think. Yeah. But we dive into the pit now, and we have a 2.4 seconds pit stop. That's okay. That's okay. I used to having a 2.8, but 2.4 is perfect. But going through this corner now, you can see Leclerc is actually going away from us. He's over a second ahead of us, almost. No, we're actually catching up to him. And as you can see on the next lap, let's see, we meet Latifi, and we are just overtaking him with a lap. But you can see Leclerc ahead. He's pulling away from us. He's going very, very fast. So going through the next few laps, you can see on lap 30 now, there's only 6 laps left, and we're in P7. This is amazing. This is the best we've ever been in this career mode. But I'm catching Leclerc. I'm catching Leclerc and Albon ahead, as well as Leclerc is catching Albon. So maybe there's gonna be a fight ahead, and we can catch up even more. But let's see what I can do into the next corner. They're gonna get held up by a back marker, and I'm catching them. I'm almost hitting them in the rear, but and we're so close. We're 4 guys in the span of 2 turns, and I'm going around the outside of both of them. We're going 3 wide with the back marker, and going into the next corner. They're actually going side by side, Albon and Leclerc, and maybe we can capitalize on this, but no, we can't. We have to stay behind them, but we've caught up to them now, and we're in the DRS zone of both of them. So we just gotta wait. We've got to wait for the best moment to overtake both of them, and let's see when it's gonna happen. On lap 32, there's only 4 laps left. We're in the DRS zone of Leclerc, and he's in the DRS zone of Albon. And let's see if we can overtake him into the next corner. He's gonna make some noise in this, and let's see, going down into the next corner, we almost hit Albon in the back, and we actually get a better exit than him because we're under pressure, softer tires, and he's on the harder tires. He has made a 1 stop. So opening DRS and ERS system, we overtake the Red Bull of Alex Albon, and we're into P6 now. And next up is Leclerc. Can we keep up with him? Can we keep up with him? He's so fast in this Ferrari. And let's see, we're gonna save fuel in this section and save the ERS system in this section, because we're gonna use it on the straights. It's so important that we use this on the straights. And cutting on to lap 33 now. There's only 3 laps left. We're in the DRS zone, and we use our ERS system to catch Leclerc now. We're not gonna use the ridge mix, because that is gonna wait for this part of the track here. We're just right behind him as we almost catch up to my teammate in front, but going down this back straight. Can we overtake him now? I can feel it. I can feel the car is there. I can feel it. I'm like one with the car at the moment. So I'm pushing as hard as I can. I'm not getting any oversteer. I'm not getting any bad lockups, and I just feel like I can drive so fast at the moment. And cutting on to the next lap now. Actually, Schumacher is holding us up now. He's holding us up into the next turn now, and I lose almost a half a second to Leclerc ahead. So with 2 laps left, I gotta push as hard as I can. And cutting on to the second last lap now. We're going on to the 35th lap of the race. There's only 2 laps left now in the DRS zone. I'm almost 1 second behind Leclerc, but I just kept my foot inside the 1 second gap. And going down this back straight now, you can see we're catching up.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
We have 2 laps. We're almost losing all our fuel, but going into this happen here, you can see we go purple in our car. So let's see what we do now. Going on the back straight now, using the air assistant, we're going very fast, and we go up the inside of him, and we overtake him down the inside on the second last lap. There's only 1.5 lap left, and we just get the position done and overtaken. And let's see if we can keep the position for the next lap and a half, because let's see, on lap 36 we've kept the position. Valtteri Bottas has won the race. Vettel is 7 seconds, no, Verstappen is 7 seconds ahead. We are in P5, and this is the best points we've ever got in this career mode. So thank you very much for that. That is such an epic race, and the most epic race we've ever done in this career mode. So this is a P5 for us. P5 in this car. This is the third car on the rear of the pack, and we are in P5. This is such an amazing feeling. I was so happy when I won the race. With P5, Max Verstappen have Vettel, Hamilton, and then Bottas on P1. We're only 7 tenths behind Bottas' fastest lap. So I'm so happy with that. If you've stayed until this part of the video, please leave a sub if you like the video. If you're new and you want to see more, go watch more of my videos. This career mode is so amazing. It's so epic to see that we can catch up Ferrari now. So let's see what we can do in the next few races. This was the race of Austria. I'm amazed by the car and the performance we had today. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm happy to see you in another video, and yeah, please subscribe if you're new, as I said like 10 times. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm not that fast. Bye.